Along with the Lawrence Brothers compound that is coming to MX vs. ATV Legends this week, we also have the Flying Moto Ranch, which is, of course, the main compound from MX vs. ATV All Out that is now also part of MX vs. ATV Legends. This will be part of the DLC pack or the track pass for 2024 if you guys already have that as well. But now we get a chance to play this awesome compound that was your base kind of place to play, I should say, in MX vs. ATV All Out. It's very similar to what Rawlings Farm is for MX vs. ATV Legends. So today on this video, we're going to go ahead and ride through the compound, take a little trip down memory lane, and show you what this looks like in Legends. So to start off, of course, we start on the classic bridge. I very much remember this from All Out, going under here. We got the ramp jumps, we got the big free ride area right here in the middle, and they do also have on this compound the most kind of updated version at the very end of All Out that we had, because if you guys remember when All Out came out, there's a few elements that were not necessarily included on this compound, like some tracks that they added in the back and stuff like that, but we'll kind of go over that a little bit here today as we play this track and talk about it a little bit. But you got all these big free ride jumps, as mentioned, that you guys probably remember from the game if you played the game. I don't actually know how many people play Legends that also played All Out. I assume it's quite a lot of you guys, but I'm sure that there's certainly a handful of people that didn't play it at the start and are playing it now. Big free ride hits all around though, for sure. We'll check out the tracks in just a minute. I wanted to go kind of free ride through here a little bit. They also included this ball up here, which I thought is kind of cool. Some of you guys may remember messing around with these things in All Out. Pretty much every free ride area had those giant pushable ball thingies. Anyway, let's go take a look at a couple things around this map that are kind of key points of interest. And again, just trying to refresh everyone going down the memory lane a little bit. First of all, in the middle of this lake right here, as we turn around, you'll see there is a platform way out there. That is where the multiplayer for All Out used to be. Like the loading screen for multiplayer would be 2 players on that platform out there. I guess it would have been split screen. I don't remember if multiplayer was on that platform, but at least split screen was. You'd be all the way out there. I think we could actually try to hydroplane out there real quick if I can get a run coming down this hill real quick. Loop up and come back down this hill. But this would be your multiplayer platform. I wonder if we can actually get on it. Let's see if we can just... Nope. Crashed. So there's that platform, and then if you remember over here, this little area right here, I think there was actually a stand. Maybe there wasn't, but yeah, I think it was literally like you'd stand right here. This is where you'd select the gear for the rider. So you would go through various different gear lineups that you wanted for the rider right there. You also have the base track that I think you pretty much started your career mode on right here. I forget what this track is called. I know that this one and the one in the back is called Rolling Hills, but this one is called something Hill. What is it again? Iron Hill. That's right. Rolling Hills and Iron Hill, and then there's a couple Supercross tracks mixed in. So let's ride this track for just a minute, and then we'll continue down our memory lane trip just a little bit. But obviously, you know, it kind of rides, I feel like, a little bit similar to what All Out felt like a little bit, because Legends has come around with the way that the suspension feels and stuff like that, where All Out, I feel like the suspension was just always super, super soft, and then Legends, everything was super, super rigid and hard. And somehow we've kind of evened out back to the middle ground of both of those a little bit, I feel like, with the game now. But again, this track was very simple. It wasn't overdoing much or anything like that. It was very much just your basic kind of stock track for the game. But it's kind of cool to be able to, I guess, 6 years later, play it again and look at what it looks like now. Of course, we have the lake over there that we just showed off. Here is the Supercross track that you learned how to scrub and do some different things like seat bouncing, rhythm jumps. I think they even had a tutorial on how to do tricks on this specific triple jump right there, if I remember correctly. But very standard little Supercross track. Go on, off, double right there, over table triple. And then a little kind of roller up to the finish line jump right here. Bam, over the finish line. A little knack for style. And we actually did a very popular whip tutorial video right here on this ramp jump. So this one is special to us. Maybe I'll remake it now in Legends, do another whip tutorial right there. All right, so let's go check out a couple other things. We've got the grain silos right there that were pretty well known. And then right here is where, of course, you would go ahead and select your bike. That's why they included a stand right here. So in the main menu for All Out, you would select your bike right there. And then this is a little small race course right here that you learn stuff. I think this is pretty much just an oval, if I remember right. It has one little inner loop. And then over here, I think it's over here. Yeah, over right here is where you would do your bike tune. So that's why there's like tools on the ground and stuff like that. And All Out's menu system was very much like select bike, select gear, select tune, select track kind of thing. So that's what you would do there. I think the select track was like somewhere over here around the silo or something. I'm trying to remember a little bit of that stuff. But there's the front of that. And then, yeah, Flying Moto Ranch. Little FM thing right there, little logo right there. The bridge that you start on, classic, iconic, and then even little Flying Moto Ranch thing right there. All right, so now we can check out... Actually, you know what? Let me do the entire UTV course. I should just jump into UTV and do this course, but they also had you do select races on a dirt bike on this map as well. And then, of course, you would collect sprockets all around this map to up your repertoire. I think if you collected 100 sprockets, you unlock something. I can't remember what it was. People in the comments will probably be like, come on, bro, you don't remember? It was this bike or something like that. But there's sprockets all through the little valley over there to your left. A lot of cool free ride hits over there that you could do. And then this map was kind of designed to show off like the enduro is the wrong word, but the waypoint racing or open map racing, whatever it was called, for the game. So it's not even like really a national track per se. It's literally just like this really high speed, I don't even know. Yeah, just like off-road map that like flowed through the entire compound. So I always thought that this track was kind of boring, to be honest, because there wasn't really much going on here, but we could at least do a little bit of a spin around it here today and show off what it looks like so you guys may or may not remember. We'll finish off a lap, and then we'll check out those two other tracks that were, again, I may be misremembering it, but I swear they were added later. Two tracks kind of up at the top of the hill in the back up here. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game launch, right in front of us here, which is now a Supercross track, was just like more free ride elements, and then they added the track in later. But again, I could be dead wrong. I'm just not that good in the memory department these days. Two kids and being 31 years old, we're losing the memory quickly. But yeah, I know that, you know, these tracks were a lot of fun, at least that I remember from when they added them. And so we'll go over the finish line jump right here. Nice little floater triple. That was maybe the biggest, coolest jump on the track for a while. Anyway, all right, so this is called Rolling Hills over here, and the start is right over here. Yeah, so the start would be on that thing, and then you come down to turn one. And then this has a really cool section through here. I don't think I'm going to hit this fast enough to clear it. Yeah, it's this really big tabletop over the hill. You can land pretty much all the way down here, and then this floater all the way into the back is super fun. Those two jumps right there, you could absolutely get schmeezed off of. It's insane how well those jumps work in this game because I've already played a couple laps of this track. All right, so this track again, I feel like All Out, unlike Legends, All Out really didn't have a lot of creativity with the tracks. Like they were just really wide open and fast and not a lot of technical stuff. Again, like just two rolling hills right here. And I know that in part it was designed to be, you know, they worked really well with the quads in the game. They worked really well with the UTVs and stuff in the game, but I just feel like the tracks lacked some personality. Back here is actually some kind of cool stuff. So as you come down this, well, not quite, but right here, this little uphill step up is pretty fun. Little floater right here. Get to this inside rut, turn around out of it, and jump back down the hill. And then this back straightaway, I personally think is really cool because you can really make some really fun stuff out of it. So you get cooking up this hill, rollers, keep that rear tire planted, float over this hill, and then you kind of swivel through this little back section right here. So it actually turns a little bit more than I expected or than I remember. But then when you come down through here, this is really cool. So jump up here, triple. I did like a massive like 4-6-2 line or something yesterday when I was playing the track. Jump up here, quad, and triple, double out. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like it's just a couple different options that you can take. And then we're back to just the big floaters through here. So not a very cool track in my opinion because it's really high speed. So maybe it's cool in that regard because it's so high speed. Like you just get absolutely turnt on that jump right there. And we're going to miss this one. Nice whip right there and crash. You know, high speed, so it's kind of cool because I feel like you could maybe have some really competitive online races where you're staying pretty close with your friends because it's not that difficult to go fast on that track. But in general, I don't feel like there's a lot of technicality to it. It's very bland and monotonous. Anyway, let's go to the next track, which, again, I am totally misremembering on what this track over here is called. Cool little trail system gets you over here, but this is the second Supercross track. So there's like that one big, large national track, and then the base Supercross track that we started with. And then we have this guy over here, which to me is a much more fun technical Supercross track. Still probably a little too high speed. And I like the Lawrence compound that's now going to be, included in this track pack, because it's a little more technical than this, but still a very fun track, and at least brings back the memories of what All Out kind of felt like and how it played, I think. So a little on-off through here, roller into a big Supercross triple, downside that puppy, and below the corner like an amazing, talented rider that I am. We got whoops right here. Get on the rear tire and blitz those guys. Little double up into the corner, and then some options. We got some options to play with right here. So we're kind of come out of this corner and triple in. We'll go over table, and then I wanted to jump all the way over that single right there, but didn't quite get it. I think that's the fastest line through here, perhaps. Then we got some step on, step offs. If you're hitting these really fast, you can step on, step off quad quite easily right there. Another step on, step off, and then we'll quad this guy. But this track's kind of cool just, again, because it's pretty high speed, but not very technical, because the jumps are pretty small to jump off of. So you can really get flowing and create some really interesting rhythm sections and stuff like that. There's a finish line jump right there. And then you come flying back through the turn 1 complex. Triple on, triple off. We'll try to do a couple different lines here on lap 2, just to show off the track a little bit better. Triple in right there. Triple again. And scrub that guy. Nice. Float over perfectly. Make the corner this time. Get up on top of the whoops. Try to hit that rear tire on all the whoop-de-doos. And then, let's see, we'll triple in, scrub this time so that we can get the power down. There we go. That's the line I was looking to get right there, because then you can get cooking down this hill and quad all the way into the corner. Nice. Got it. Can we go over this table? We can. So we go over again and triple. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Like, different options right there, right? Let's change it up a little bit. Not always do the same stuff. Big knack for style over that guy. Oh, that's a huge crash. That caught me out. I didn't expect a crash right there. We landed a little bit sideways, but not as sideways as I would expect the game to spit me onto the ground for. So that's the other Supercross track. Again, I can't remember the name of it. I thought it was maybe tucked into the hills over there. It showed me what it was. I think that's kind of mostly it. We got some other free ride hits over here that you guys probably remember. This step up, super fun right here. Load into the back, and then you can U-turn off of this guy. And I like this because it's like a little floater tabletop right here, and then this massive hit right here that you can just get greasy on. And then we go up to this guy and throw some crazy bike flip, backflip stuff, transfer over here, just doing big lines all day. Is there anything else I haven't shown on this compound? I guess we could go check out the freeride area over here just a little bit so you guys can see it. We got the start area right here for this track. And then this is like the free ride stuff. We got the trails running through here. Again, there were some pretty cool hits over here. We got a couple of the rolling balls that you can mess around with. Got a cue ball, and I always call these 8 balls, but they have just the logo on them, which is the Flying Moto Ranch, whatever it is, logo. I'm trying to remember if there was a cool hit on this one. I always just kind of sent it and hit random stuff. Let's see if this is kind of neat right here. Not bad. Doesn't take you anywhere, though. Guess you could maybe get over that hill if you're really cooking. Float down back into the valley over here. This one looks like it might be a cool step up. Down right here. Yop. Step up to that guy. So there are some cool hits for sure. This looks like it's got a little tabletop on it right there. Part of a little lip on the trail. Yeah, definitely a lip right there. You just kind of float over this. Oh, little downsider right there. So these trails, actually, kind of forgot about these trails. These trails run through here pretty well. And then down into the creek bed, we can go underneath the bridge. So yeah, Flying Moto Ranch. Like, was it the coolest track in All Out? I don't really think so, personally. Yeah, there's another ball down here. But it was a very nice area to learn some skills, do some different fun jumps, free ride, collect the sprockets, which I think would have been cool for them to add. Obviously, in Legends, you collect these like helmet icons on all the freeride maps. I think it'd be kind of cool if they brought back where the sprocket locations were that you'd have to jump in the air and collect. on this map so that you could, you know, try to recreate that and hit all the sprockets again. Just a little challenge. But either way, very fun to be able to play this map again. Like I said, included in the DLC pack that includes the Lawrence Brothers compound. Or actually, they might be separate. I should have asked that question. But either way, it is in the track pass as well. And yeah, you can come ride this compound and then hang out right next to the lake at your lakefront property. So thanks guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Any questions, comments, or concerns, hit up the comment section below. And we'll be back tomorrow to discuss some more funsies. But we'll see you guys then. So long for now.